Lord, I thank you that you put a watch in my mouth and a door of my lips. Everything needs to be said will be said. Everything needs to be heard will be heard. Thank you for all that you have done, what you're doing in my life, and what you're doing in people's lives as they hear this. But touch the heart of millions, not for my own glory, but for yours. Lord God, humble me so that you may be exalted. In Jesus' name, amen. I went through some tough times, man. I was riding so high for so long with this show and with everything I was doing, and for the right reasons, because I was helping people, and it made me feel good in the meantime. But it got to a point where I was overwhelmed. You know, I wasn't getting or utilizing my time right. It's probably the best way to say it. I wasn't managing my time the best way that I should have. I was doing too much, at one time. And we all do that, right? As men, especially, we have a lot of stuff on our plate, man. And a lot of people really don't understand it. They don't really get that we got a lot of stuff going on. Owning a business, having what you call a side hustle, I guess you could call this. But it's a serious hustle. Like family, wife, and you try to balance it all out. And I got lost in it. I was putting too much into the wrong things. Not that, real talk is a wrong thing, because it's a good thing. It was good for me, it was good for other people, but too much of a good thing can be bad if you don't balance it out right. You don't take a break. So I was too busy trying to keep the momentum going of what I had that I didn't want to lose it. And I was afraid to lose it. And honestly, I was afraid to let anybody else help me to a certain extent. I did have a lot of people that helped me along the way. But sometimes I felt alone. I felt like I had it all on my back. It felt like it was just me, even though I had the support of so many people. And that can be overwhelming. And I guess that's kind of what this show is about, man. About taking the mask off for a minute and just, saying, hey, yeah, man, it is tough. Life is tough. I felt like I had it all figured out, but I didn't. And I've had people that I could talk to, people that I could go to, but at the end of the day, I had to figure it out myself. I went through a rough patch, with my wife. Man, honestly, it didn't seem like we were gonna make it out of it, and we did. We made it out together. I had to find myself. She had to rediscover herself. And that's relationships too. In relationships, you have to rediscover yourselves in order to make it with each other. And that also includes rediscovering a relationship, spiritually. And I had to reconnect with God on so many things because I was putting so much into my family, my marriage, all the stuff, I had going on, business and life, real talk, businesses. I put it all into that and not enough into my relationship with God. And when that fell off, I fell off. Everything fell apart. Like, I felt like it was gonna be over for me. I didn't have anything left to do. So the way I found myself was solitude. I took some time to myself, silence, meditation, prayer, and I built my way back up. I felt like it was from scratch. And sometimes it is from scratch. Sometimes you gotta start back over. You gotta tear down. Either it was built wrong in the first place, or you put too much on it and it fell apart. But thank God it's back. It's together. I'm together. I feel better than ever. So just like sometimes you have to break things down and build it back from scratch, build yourself back up, and do the same thing with the show. Real Talk Unlimited. It's unlimited possibilities for all people. Because I have people all the time, like ladies, that reach out to me saying, hey, is this show just about men? So we're gonna start bringing in some perspectives of women, especially when you talk about relationships, families, supporting men, because as men, we need support from all angles. And if I didn't have the support of my wife, my mom coming up, and my mom still now, I've got daughters. Like women surround me. And so I have to have women to do what I do. I wouldn't be who I am. And all of us men came from women. We came from women. Every man on this earth came from a woman. So it's not right to single out, just men. But it does, give me straight, this does focus on men. Now, real talk, because men's mental health is overlooked. And we need help, man. It's sometimes we don't realize that we need it, but we really do. We need each other. We need our women. We need our families. And this show is just for that, man. It's for guys to come on and say, hey, it's okay for you to sit down and talk about stuff. I'm struggling. This is what I'm struggling with. Hey, this is what a solution looks like. This is what I did. Everybody's got something to give. We gotta do better, man. We gotta raise the awareness of men's mental health. It's huge, man. Because if we don't have our minds, we don't have anything. The battle is won and lost right here. And I almost lost the battle, man. Just like a lot of you out there, you feel like you might be losing that battle, but you're not, man. You're not alone. You can do it. I promise you can do it. Just don't quit. Just don't quit. Don't be afraid to reach out to somebody. You may not know how to express it, but just say it, whoever you feel comfortable with talking to. You got a best friend or a girlfriend or a guy, mom or dad, cousin, brother, sister. Somebody is out there that's willing to listen, man. I promise you. It may not come out right, but as long as you reach out for help, man, that's where it starts. If something just feels off, man, it don't feel right, like, man, I'm not feeling myself, or my schedules got thrown off, or one thing's not right, or I'm dealing with a loss, or, it's becoming overwhelming. I just need a break. And that's what we need. Sometimes you just need a break, man. Sometimes we just gotta speak up. Even if we don't know what to say, ladies, you gotta know the difference. If you see some difference in your man, or your brother, or your father, or your son, if you see a difference in something that's off, like, reach out to them and see are you okay? It's that simple. Are you okay? It's pretty simple, man. This is serious. We're dealing with a time. This is a time right now where stuff is serious, man. Like, that battle is being won and lost in your mind. And people are losing every day. Like, they feel hopeless and they're taking their lives, or they're taking other people's lives, or they're going crazy, or they just feel like they can't handle life. Come to peace with yourself. Everything will line up, man. Your purpose will line up. Your family will line up. Marriage will line up. Business. All the stuff will line up. Just get yourself in order, man. I appreciate y'all listening to me. It's a little short episode today, but I'm gonna still say the same thing. Always take care of yourself. Right here, and there. Take care of each other and keep it real. Peace.